Amir Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Caution being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Good dog. Good dog.
He scores with the counter. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can't land that jab. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Plant in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep it. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him. This beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure.
No, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
And there's the bell to start round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter lands. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fly off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot?
Hello, sexy.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots.
Come on. Come on, put it. Come on.
Tried to score.
Ah, you shoot.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again.
I'm trying to do that right there. Okay, I'm trying to do that right there.
Catch and shoot. Nobody home with
Oh,
that
good
one.
shoot.
He misses with that jab. Nice counter. They miss with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about planting that last one. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Immediate to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind.
Nice work. Good round. Good round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Jab does not score. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. It's bombs away. That counter punch caught him clean. These two fighters are made for one another. Caleb Plant just got clipped. No, whoa, wait a minute. incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Richardson, are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about planting that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back.
There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That jab doesn't find a home. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than have to.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tried to score with a jab. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Has to, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about planting that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Boxing. Just be smart.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go. You've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Down, so dude.
Misses.
Down, so dude. You ain't sitting there wrong that lead.
Fight so far, Johnny.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights. We know.
What's that?
I'm telling you now,
Oh yeah, I've been here the whole time, Lee. I called you. I spoke to you. You didn't hear me. I figured you got caught up what you doing. Shit.
You can imagine that being you.
Oh yeah, I've been here from you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much
I'm playing Dr. Kush right now.
Skill for skill.
Yeah, we ain't getting it in.
Match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Didn't land that jab. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Nice counter punch. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That was nasty. Nasty. Nasty.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. Let's see how this corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
It's all offense all the time. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Man is in some serious trouble here. Down goes Caleb Plant. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Plant in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That one lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Caleb and Plant is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8.
I'm good about it.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
First round. Those two waves. Ooh, made it in the second one. Ooh, third round, too. Good. Oh. Woo. Yeah, that was good. There you go, tomorrow. Cool.